What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? I just saw a video of Bill Maher trying to minimize America's role in slavery. Bill fixed his mouth to say that people act like slavery was such a unique thing to America. Like everybody who could afford a slave had a slave, even people of color. While that might be true, it does not minimize America's role in slavery. You see, while America may not have invented slavery, it damn sure did master it. I mean, they did a hell of a job in mastering it. America gets no pass on slavery, ever, ever. Now, I know some of you white folks out there want to try to act like slavery was not such a big deal because you don't want to come to terms that some of the privileges that you have, many of the privileges that you have is simply because of the color of your skin. Some of you out there, you're very talented. You're talented, you're hard workers. But don't tell me if you was not white, it wouldn't require more talent, more hard work. Don't tell me that because you went and built your construction company and you got up and went to work every single day and you worked 10 hours a day, that you got all of that action simply because of your hard work. Oh yeah, that was a lot of contracts. Let me give you credit for the hard work, but you got it easier than most because of your color. And see, some white folks don't want to come to grips with that. They want to pretend that they got everything they got on their own merit, not because other people who were as qualified or more qualified got passed up. Now that's the truth. I got a white buddy, I had to tell him that one day. And it broke his heart. But guess what happened? Eventually, he came around and agreed with me. I'm not trying to be right. I just want to be righteous. The truth is what's important. So, and I'm going to tell you something else, fam. Perhaps black people would not be reminding America about its past, its treacherous, murderous, rapist past so often if the remnants of slavery was not in full force today, if you didn't have those throwback racists roaming the streets of America today, all planted up in the corporate offices, at the highest levels of government. If that wasn't going on, maybe we could not talk about it as much. But they give us a daily dose of racism every single day. It's like somebody who is a diabetic that needs some insulin. You got to take that insulin every day, you're going to die. Some of these people out here, they practice racism every day. It's like if they didn't practice racism, it's like their life wouldn't even matter. They would have nothing to get up and go and get out of the bed for. That racism is important. It's woven into the fabric of American society. If not for that, we're not talking about this slavery thing every day, all day. Man, you think people want to talk about that? You think people want to relive those memories? You think people just get up, black people just get up and want to complain about racism? No, man, that's not a thing. But I'll tell you this, I'm not going to be silent so you can be comfortable. No, man. If you really don't like racism, do something about it. Other than trying to make people who have been offended by it or disrespected by it, affected by it, shut up. Go to the source. The source is your white family members and comrades and associates, business associates. That's the source. Like, go holler at them. Go do something about that instead of coming into these black comments, coming over to the black side, jumping into the comments and trying to tell us how we should feel about subjugation. How we should process our pain, our misery caused by America, American whites, first and foremost, and it's still going on. Yeah, you got black folks causing pain to black folks. Obviously, that's going to happen with any race. But we got people that's actually running interference every single day that is in major positions in this country, running businesses, running interference, making laws to run interference, trying to marginalize black people. That's what their goal is every day they wake up, is to try to figure out how they can hold the black man, woman, child down. And I'm not taking my foot off y'all suckers' necks. I'm talking about the ones who practice it. Shoe fit, wear. If you're not out there actively practicing racism, I'm not talking to you. But the rest of y'all, hey man, get in line. I got a knuckle sandwich for every single one of y'all. I'm not giving you a pass. I'm not giving you a pass. I'm not going to allow you to forget your past. Yeah, I'm going to continue to speak on it. Bill Maher is a little too comfortable in that seat he's in. You know, he was pretty much joking about slavery, and his audience members were laughing. I could not have been in that audience because I would have went off. I would not have been able to contain myself. Bill Maher was out of pocket. He's just a little too comfortable in that seat. Dude was basically cracking jokes about slavery. We're talking about the death, the rape, the colonization, the destruction of millions and millions and millions of people. And he's reduced it to a punchline. You think he'd be able to make jokes about the Holocaust? I don't think so. You got those who will say, well why they cancel Kanye and not him? Why they won't cancel him? Because Kanye was on their platform and he's on their platform. Bill Maher could be canceled if black folks were on code enough to go after those advertisers that backs that network. Why is it that he's allowed to tell jokes about slavery? Because black people laugh at jokes about slavery. Check out damn near any of your black comedians. They ain't got no problem telling jokes about slavery. Then, when somebody go out there and do a reenactment of slavery, do a mock slave trade, we want to raise all hell. Man, you can't have it both ways. You got to be on code. And that seems to be increasingly hard to do for black folks when you have black folks like Candace Owens making her own videos minimizing America's role in slavery. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?